Hello and welcome back to the Huddlecast. It's Kyle.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Mark.
And Mark's here. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Kyle.
Mark, your hair is going back to, well, not normal, but it's going back to
Yeah, it's lightening up.
something.
It's not as
There's a lot less
bright
pink.
pink.
Yeah, that's less pink.
Yeah,
Much
a lot
less pink.
Yeah. That's good. So, how was your adventure in the land of pink hair?
I would forget about it until people were looking at me weird in public, and I'm like, "What? Oh, that's right. That's I don't look normal right now." It was fun though. I was worth it for the kids. I probably would rather not do another hair related challenge with the students.
I don't know. They seem to like it though.
They
That's
had
true.
fun.
I mean, look how many
next
did it with
time-
you.
That's
Next
true.
time you do stripes and different.
Your son suggested we buzz it all and then do leopard print hair for like a buzz. Like, why?
That would actually be kind of cool.
Why?
Hey, whatever you can to get kids to show up for Jesus.
I love
That's
it.
the key.
It's fun. I love that the kids had a blast with it.
I told Ben Bauman, I'm like, if there was anybody who was going to do like blonde stripe, pink stripe, blonde stripe, pink stripe, I'm like, it would have been you. I'm surprised you didn't.
yeah,
He's like,
you
I
would.
actually thought about doing that.
Oh, that would have taken so much longer.
You got to be creative because they're going to want to do it again.
Yeah,
Some-
I've got to come up with
some-
something like that to do at
Maybe
least.
get Ryan to join you next time.
Your locks
Long
turning
locks.
all pink.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. Pink,
You never do.
Pink Fabio over here. All right. So I got something in the mail yesterday, and I'm very excited about it. Anyone want to guess what I would be excited about coming in the mail?
Chain letter.
Riftbound cards.
Chain letters are not a thing anymore.
I know, right?
What's a chain letter?
Chain letter. Oh man, chain letters. You would get a letter in the mail, and then you were supposed to like put your name on it or like put something with it, and then you mail it to somebody else, and it just travels around the world, travels around the country.
Oh,
It's like what they do on Facebook now, or used to do with,
Yeah.
you have to send this to 5 other people or else you're going to be cursed forever.
oh,
They would literally
Like,
do that.
Yeah, they did that in the mail, though, where you
If
actually
you want
had
to
to
be
pay
blessed,
postage.
send this to 10 people. And so you would send 10 people, or like send 10 people $1. And like
Yeah.
there's a get rich scheme back in the day where everybody sends $10 out to 10 people, and then you send it 10. But you have to send to the last 10 people. You don't know any of these people, but like theoretically over time, you're going to get all this money from all these different people. And so you're going to
yeah, the whole.
some people it works for. It's kind of like a multi-level marketing scheme. If you're the guy that came up with the idea and people buy in, you can make a lot of money. But
Yeah.
most people are going to get not even their $10 back or whatever it was. But
True.
yeah, we participated in some of those back in the day. Yeah, we definitely tried that. But I think we failed every time. We just lost money. But it was like $10 and you'd get like 2 back or something. But that was in the days before the real internet and cell
That's
phones.
true.
That's crazy. But no, not a chain letter. That would be cool. I probably would do it just because that would be like we should do a chain letter just for fun.
Just to see where it goes.
Let's do it. You guys want to do a chain letter? Did you ever do chain letters?
I know.
No, but you know,
I
they
know what it
existed,
is.
right?
Yeah. I know what it is.
Did you? What about you, Nick?
I'm sure I've got them before.
Let's bring back chain letters.
Nick never heard of it either.
Yeah, let's bring it back.
I don't know.
Let's think about this. What would we do?
Maybe there's
chain
a
letter
reason
about?
why it died.
Yeah, postage went up.
But
Postage going up is
postage,
what
like
did it.
that's 70 cents now to send that chain letter. So now you send $10. It's it's not even enough to buy postage stamps barely. So like the dollar doesn't go as far as it used to. So you'd have to do
true.
like $10 each. I think we should do it. I think it could be fun. I'm gonna mail everyone in church a chain letter. That'd be sweet. Send this to your 10 friends. Yeah, I love it. Well, if you're listening and you think we should do chain letter, tell us at church.
Not the pyramid scheme version, though.
Not
Kyle's,
the- yeah,
Kyle's
no,
not going to
we'll
have
do
you
that.
give him $10.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Yeah. Pray for the 10 people on this list and their prayers. Might be. We should do a prayer chain
Ooh,
letter. There was
prayer
prayer chain
chain.
letters. That was actually a thing.
That was a
too.
thing.
There
That's
were all
true.
kinds of chain letters. There was like
Yep.
get rich quick schemes. There were luck ones. If you want to be lucky this week, send this out to 10 people, or you won't be lucky. There were prayer ones. There were all kinds of stuff.
It's true.
But I forgot chain letters. That's not it. It's random that you went there. Not ever would be a thing I would go to just randomly. Yeah, chain letter. So,
Well, I mean, at least we spent 7 minutes talking about it now, though.
yeah. Sorry. If you don't know what chain letters are, I'm sorry. Your life is a bit incomplete. But what else would I be excited about coming in the mail? Well, I'll just say I've been waiting this for a year.
A game.
Yes.
Yep.
I kickstarted a game, which I occasionally do, and I may have done a few this year after saying I was done. But ready for this?
Sure.
It is a game about making board games. It's a board game about making board games.
That's funny.
It's
That's
called
hilarious.
The Game Makers, and I got the completionist version, so I got the full extended version with all the
Excellent.
bells and whistles. But it has 300 games in it, so you're literally it's a factory that makes games. And in the 300 games, they got the rights to 300 of the top games in the world, which I own a number of. But it's all the games I play: Catan, Cascadia, like Agricola. My favorite board games are in. So you're building them in the game, and you put them on your shelf, and you have to build 12 games and put them on your bookshelf to win the game. It's crazy.
Interesting.
So it's really cool. So it's a game about making board games. It's like the best thing I could ever.
Is it
do.
about making the games or collecting the games?
No, you're making them and then you collect them.
Okay.
Like you get little factory forklifts and you have to move them from place to place, and then you can take actions with your forklift, and then it changes, and then you have to like collect the pieces to make the game. And then
So is
you
it
make
like worker placement?
It's like a worker placement engine builder, but
Okay.
then it's like you get the little cards of like the most famous game, Brass Birmingham, which is like the number one game in the world.
Yeah.
Earth, like all the big games are in it, and Galactic Cruise.
Carcassonne.
Feels like Inception. Like this is
It's,
just like
it's so good. It's like I'm going to go deep down the rabbit hole in this one. But like, yeah, so I'll probably play that today. So that's my goal. It's Patty's birthday, so probably not. Probably playing, do whatever she wants.
Fountains.
Yeah. Probably not playing any games. She said she'd play fromage, and we could make cheese in a game tonight. So that's the thing. We'll see. But we're going to Atlas for lunch, so that's
That sounds good.
yeah. And we're gonna eat cheese. Yeah, that's what we're gonna. It's gonna be a lot of cheese today. But yeah, so that's my.
Ryan, are
Sorry,
you
you
much
guys
of a
aren't
board
as
gamer?
excited about this.
Sorry, what?
Are you much of a board gamer?
I'll play whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. No.
That means no. Yeah.
I mean, I am not at the nerd level of Kyle, if that's what you're asking.
Who is?
Yeah, right.
I mean, Matt's getting there. So.
I mean, I like board games. I like playing them, but I mean,
How many board games do you have?
I'm not anywhere in your category, but probably between 75 and 100.
Okay, so you're 10 years younger than me, though, right?
No, I'm 43.
Okay, you're 5 years younger than me. So 4 years. So give and take the number of years in your life, plus or minus. Yeah, you can catch up.
Yeah.
Caleb's probably going to beat us both.
More than likely,
Definitely.
yes.
Yeah. Caleb's gonna be up there. He likes games. So.
He does.
And Joe, there's always hope for Joe.
Joe likes board games. He likes all games.
Yeah. Our cameraman, Nick, over here, he comes over and plays board games. We play at like 7:30 in the morning before work. That's hardcore. He brings his buddies
awesome.
from his job. They all start the day with a board game. Like
so cool.
now that he's back, I'm excited. I'm waiting for the next board game sessions.
All right, I know he's not mic'd, but what's your go-to game?
Yeah.
Board game, not card games. Sorry, board game.
Monopoly. Yeah.
That's a classic. You can't beat a classic.
Yeah, that's it. It's a low tier, but it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of joins the other guys. Jess Araya, his friend. Jess Araya's get a shout out on the podcast. Jess Araya, we love that guy. He likes board games a lot. So that's
Nice.
kind of. Nick kind of comes along with Jess Araya. Nick's kind of the go between. It's like, hey, let's play with Kyle. Like,
What's the civilization game we've been?
we played a game called Small World. You like Small World?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Matt loves that game. So
Yep.
it's pretty simple, and we played a couple times. But
That was actually the first board game you ever got me to play.
That was Small
Yeah.
World. Yeah. So like, maybe we should break Ryan in a Small World.
We should.
Yeah, it's a small world.
It's not that I don't like board games. I generally have a little child attached to me, and they have a tendency to make board games not fun.
Yeah, actually,
That's
when
fair.
we were spending the weekend hanging out with you, I was like, I should bring board games. I'm like, no. Tommy likes to throw everything, and
Yep.
I love my games.
He does.
I actually had this thought to myself. I was packing them up. I was like, no.
Yep.
Because I don't want to get mad at Tommy throwing my very valuable pieces somewhere. I'm like,
I'm
where's
with
it
you,
at in the
man.
dirt? That's why I didn't bring any board games. So it wasn't because I didn't want to hang out and play board games. We just did other things. But
That checks out.
Tommy's not my friend, so I think we've broken through.
Yeah, he'll still throw all your stuff.
He definitely will. Yeah, he definitely will.
You've always had a hard time with kids, though. Like, little kids for the longest time just
There's
did
this
not
age,
like you.
I'm just telling you, there's this, like, when they're really little, they don't seem like me, although Kalia loves me right now. But there's this age, like Tommy's age right now. Tommy's what, 2? Mm-hmm. Yeah. In like that 2, I think I'm too big and terrifying for them.
Yeah.
But then I work really hard to get them to like me because they are so terrified of me. Then there's just this day that it just flips.
It does,
Like
yep.
at 3, and then they love me. Like, Lila's one of my favorite. Maisie, one of my favorite. And like these kids like will come and look for me after that changes. But I remember like even Tommy would never like talk to me. So I'm really working on Tommy. There's gonna be this day. It's just gonna click.
And it goes all the way back because my nieces were the same way with you, and
yeah.
then Caleb was the same way.
It's always been the way.
It's something.
So like, but then there's this sweet spot of like 3 to 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. But like then they get too cool and they'll like me more. Like, it's not cool enough anymore. And then they get to middle school and then they realize how cool I actually am again. So it's just like I recognize like where my sweet spot of ages is. So we're gonna do this Pathfinder camp and we're really excited because it's K through 3rd. And we want our K through 3rd students to come and stay overnight at Somerset. And we're going to do like Patty and Carver are going to lead. It's going to be awesome. But like that is such a fun age group. They're crazy, right? That's what he keeps saying about like, oh, you don't know if you want like my kid to come. But like they're so when they get outside of the house, like my kids do this. When they get outside the house, if you raise them right, they really have good behavior elsewhere.
Yeah.
It's when we show up that our kids go nuts, right? But like when we're not around, we can really see their character that we've developed in them. So it's so much fun to just see these kids because they soak up everything about the Bible. Everything's new and exciting. Every experience is fun. Like they like simple things like playing carpet ball and riding, swinging on swing sets. Like that's fun. And that's really easy to spend time with kids when everything can be fun. When you like teenagers can be hard because everything's got to be like some amazing new experience. But little kids, they could have so much fun. So we're actually looking forward to it. I can't wait for Pathfinder Camp. It's going to be fun. My whole family's going to be there serving and just be a great time to connect with the kids at our church and see them grow. I accepted Christ at church camp at 6. And so I think it's such a formative time for families that they don't recognize how important getting that early experience with the Lord and the Bible can be in kids' lives. And it can change their lives forever. Did in my kids' lives. So, and my kids are excited about having an opportunity to teach other kids that were their age when they went to camp and accepted Christ, and then it has stuck with them. So I think that's kind of where we're going. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But if you're listening to this, send your kids to Pathfinder. It's July 19th to the 21st.
Yeah, it's also cool that I've been hearing stories now from some of the CITs that have been going to camp and serving and working and doing stuff like that, where life change is happening for them from that position as well, which has been really awesome to be able to hear some of those stories.
Yep. The discipleship that's happening at camp in the summer for a lot of our families and kids that are going, it's awesome. Like, I don't think people realize how changed Heart of the Lakes is going to be because we've had the opportunity to send 50 students already to camp. And then we have a bunch more that are going and serving as in leadership, serving and learning in the Bible and getting deeper in the Word as they're teaching others, but also then growing deeper. So we're going to have near 60 students between serving in the ministry and attending camp already. That's going to change our church. It's going to change families. And so that's what we're so excited about, having the opportunity to go somewhere so close as Somerset Beach and be a part of it and reinforce what we're doing in our ministry. So it's exciting. So I'm looking forward to it. But send your kids to Pathfinder Week. It's going to be awesome. And you can have 3 days of rest. So Ryan, you might actually be able to sleep.
I know. I was thinking about planning something actually. So,
Go away.
Yeah.
Lila, you cannot come home because Daddy and Mommy went away. You're staying there. Yeah. No, that's going to be cool. But well, let's talk a little bit about the message because I think we've gone a long time without talking about it. This week we're in our Huddlewood series. We did Solo Mio at Brooklyn campus, and Solo Mio is a romance movie. Have you guys seen it?
We watched it last night.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Tara went to bed. Tara fell asleep.
What would you rate it out of 10?
7.
Okay.
I liked. I mean, and for Kevin James, because Kevin James, I don't know.
It's kind of corny. Let's be honest.
He's not great in movies.
He was good in Hitch.
He's not good as a leading man.
He's just corny.
Yeah.
He's too corny for me.
But I thought I really liked it. I thought it had a couple corny moments, but I thought it was.
There's one scene that I
really
super
good.
hate in the movie, and I want to talk about that in a little bit. What did you think about it?
I only got to watch part of it because I'm sorry, man. I tried to get it in.
You have no romance bone if you can't watch that whole movie. Like, no, I'm just...
All right, fair enough.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I will tell you this. I thought that the production value was really good for being an Angel Studios movie.
Yeah. Angel Studios is knocking it out of the park.
They really are. Like, I was very surprised by that. Usually you see something like that and you already lower your expectations
Everything I've
a
seen
lot.
this year And last year from Angel Studios has been top notch.
Yeah, it's been really good
right
stuff.
Up with everything else, yeah. I think it's good.
What I did see of it, I thought was really good, and I got to see like Trevi Fountain and everything like that, which I thought was awesome because I heard you talk about it and stuff. So that was cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Did you see it?
No.
Okay. Nick, have you seen it?
I just got caught up on the Go, so I'm a week behind.
Yeah, he's a week behind. He watched the Go. Okay, so Solo Mio is a love story. Kevin James gets left at the altar. It says basically his journey through like recovering from heartache and heartbreak, and he ends up falling in love again. That's the story. But it's in Italy, which is the love of my life. No, I'm just kidding. I love Italy. It's in my favorite place in my favorite town in the world. So like Patty and I watch this movie over and over again. It's not because Kevin James. It's because I just love watching all these places I like to hang out when I go to Italy, and the cheese shop that we buy cheese from. And did you watch him? Did you go to when they went to this little tiny town and they bought she bought a sandwich when she. That's a different movie. Never mind. A different cheese shop. I've watched a lot of Tuscan movies, but there's a little town that they go to in the movie, and that is where we kind of have our experiences at go to, and so we love it. But so yeah, that's the movie. But there's one scene I hate. I hated it so bad, and I still think about it. Is when Kevin James is crying on the balcony. He doesn't actually sound like it's terrible. It's like the fakest cry I've ever heard in my life. And it wasn't like funny fake. It was like he doesn't really know how to act. So I don't. Do you know what scene I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do know what you're
early
talking
in the movie.
about.
Yeah,
Like where they hear him crying.
Yeah, I hate it. Like it's the worst fake cry ever. I was like, you should have practiced more. I think I'm a terrible fake crier too. So like, I feel.
Hang on. How often do you have a need to fake cry in your everyday life?
I do it a lot because I try to get the dog to give me sympathy and come snuggle with me sometimes. So I'm not
emotional manipulation.
I'm not ashamed. Like when she's ignoring me, I'm like, oh, come over here. Yeah, no. I want to see if she actually cares about me. She does, by the way. Yeah. So, but we talked about we could have talked a lot of things about the movie, but we really talked about is the understanding of like God's plan for you. Like there are unexpected things that happen in your story. Like we all have a story. Like being left at the altar is unexpected. The life you expect, the life you plan, doesn't always happen. You can have bad health diagnoses, breakups, heartache, loss of job. Like that's the reality of life. But God is still bigger than all that, and you still can be a happy ending if you follow his plan. It may not be the ending that you expected or you planned for yourself, but it may be the ending that God has for you. And really it's just about trusting God and knowing that God has bigger plans for us. So I think that was ultimately the theme of which I shared on Sunday. And I think if you watch that movie, you'll be like, oh yeah, I can see that. So when we talk about that, what's been the biggest unexpected event in your life that kind of threw your life in turmoil? And how have you seen God move you to a better ending or towards a better ending? Anybody?
You want to go first?
Sure. I mean, I don't know. I just off the cuff thinking about this question. I mean, I know that when I was 18, I joined the Marine Corps and I joined the reserves, and I had this idea that, it's going to pay for my college, and there was nothing happening in the world, and life was pretty easy. So I figured, 1 week in a month is not a big deal. And then I graduated on September 14, 2001. So 3 days after 9/11. And so then everything changed. And I spent the majority of my time on active duty and, being deployed and everything else, which was a major, those memories are vivid, like getting that paperwork, like,
here we go.
This is not
what I planned on.
Yep, this was not in my plan.
Yeah.
And
but truthfully, you wouldn't probably be here had your life went a different direction.
Yeah.
We may not know you.
Oh, who knows?
So I'm thankful.
Yeah.
Throw in a monkey.
Yeah, I'm grateful for it all. I mean, I'd do it all over again. But
not all the trauma you went through, but I'm thankful that your path came this way. Sorry about all that trauma in between. But
thanks, Kyle.
Yeah. But I'm glad. I mean, really, if you think about it, your life might have went a completely different direction. We may never know you exist, and you may never know us, and life may be completely different. So the path led you to where God has you. It's awesome.
I think that for me, I could pick any number of things. I could pick my divorce. I could pick, all the different things that I've been through in life. But I was actually talking about this with Lisa not that long ago, where we were talking about you specifically, where I said, what if I had been somewhere else the weekend or the week that you did the funeral where I first met you, where I just wasn't available to go or didn't make it happen or whatever. And those, like, kind of tracking back some of the bigger decisions in your life to the areas where you maybe said yes to something when you could have said no, or you made a choice that was, yeah, this is the thing that I'm going to do, can sometimes lead to huge outcomes, not just negatively. Like, you could have positive outcomes that come from just, saying yes in a moment when you might have said no. Where having somebody come into your life and kind of speak into it and say, what are you doing to follow God? What are you doing to serve him? What are you doing to this and that and the other? And having people take that moment and invest in you just because you happen to show up at a certain event, or finding out that you're going to be moving after you have gone through a divorce, or finding out any of these other details. Like, I look at the condition of the things that my son is doing right now, and I know beyond the shadow of a doubt that if he was not in Michigan at Heart of the Lakes, he would not be as spiritually healthy as he is right now, because there was not a church in Altoona that was doing the things that Heart of the Lakes is doing, where he would have been fully plugged in and fully involved and fully invested in everything. And those types of things come because of the way choices play out in your life.
Yeah, it's crazy. Had you not showed up at that funeral, we would have never met.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, our whole life. We would never have any of the experiences, ministry experiences, friendship experience. Yeah, it's crazy. Just that one moment. Yeah. That's cool. You got anything?
Well, I have a couple things that come to mind. The fact that I'm not a music teacher, like, because I was lined up to do that, and I was doing really well, but I kind of felt this conviction that that's not where God had me. I had a good conversation with a friend that kind of helped me realize where my heart needed to be. And because I was doing that. I was studying. I was doing great. It was a lot of schooling, but got a different direction. So I love Jesus more than I love music. So that was kind of the conversation I had with the guy. He's like, well, then I guess you got to think about that. And I'm like, well, there goes $40,000. Sweet. Oh, man. But
I love Jesus that much.
Yeah.
$40,000 much.
He's still trying to figure out ways to count that as tithe. He just hasn't come up with it yet.
Yeah.
But this, like, I don't know. It wasn't like a catastrophic thing that happened, but it was, as I was realizing the direction and the conviction that I was having and the ways that I could see God trying to set things up in my life, I was like, oh, okay, we're pivoting massively right now. So I guess it's a little different than like a traumatic thing that happened, but it was a huge switch up where I was not expecting things to end up the way they did.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's good. Thanks for sharing. Now I can only think of Tony Stark when I think of you.
What?
Because there's a moment in the movie where he's like, I love you 3,000. And now I'm going to look at you and think, I love you 40,000. You close your prayers. In Jesus' name, amen. I love you 40,000. Yeah. If you don't know Marvel or Tony Stark, I guess you won't know that. But
That totally needs to be a sermon you preach sometime, though, of I love you
I
40,000.
love
you
you
should
40,000.
do that as,
Oh my
as like a
gosh.
Hollywood thing one time. So something in the future. That'd be awesome. Yeah. 40, in particular, 42,962. I mean, I've had lots of those moments in my life where unexpected things happen. And I would say the one I continue to talk about at church and share is when I thought I was going to be a missionary. I thought I was going to, I was playing football, living the dream. And then I was just on a bus and just like, God just hit me. Like, nope, you're not doing that. God was pretty clear. You're going to be a pastor and you're going to, I don't want to say I had a vision, but I kind of sensed the future of what God had for me. And it was like, oh, I'm going to pastoral ministry. So not what I thought, not what I anticipated, not what I told Patty when I proposed to her, what our life was going to be like. And so ultimately, I started immediately calling churches and got plugged into church, and that kind of changed everything. It kind of changed my desire to play football. Kind of the last 2 years, I didn't really care anymore because I was now serving in church. So God has a way to put you on the path, and my life is good, and God's had a plan for it. So I think you just have to be open to His leading and like let Him, in the unexpected moments, find what God has for you. Because just because it could be bad doesn't mean it's not God moving you down a journey. And so some of these things are good unexpected things, and some of these things are bad unexpected. But ultimately, it says in Romans 8:28, God works everything together for good. So it doesn't mean that everything is good. It means that everything works together for good and ultimately towards his plan, which is always good. So I encourage you to look at life differently, because the good and bad things that happen are, if you're moving towards Jesus, are always going to work together for good in one way for you to end up where God has you. And so keep plugging away, keep praying, keep encouraging each other, keep seeking him, and watch what God does in your life when the unexpected moments come, because he's got big plans for you. So thanks for listening. We'll catch you on the next episode of the Huddlecast. And play more board games. So.